What's up, y'all? I'm Jordy, and today I'm bringing you a team with just a bunch of cool mons on it. I'm not even sure who the star of the show is today. This team was made by the Urban Ranger, thank you very much, and it's just got so many cool Pokemon on it. Obviously, it's a Calyrex-Ice Rider Trick Room team, so the more boring side is you got Calyrex and you got Indeedee, you can follow me, Trick Room, and start spamming Glacial Lance. But the support mons it's got with it are just so cool. First up, we got Swampert, which has Wide Guard, which is so big in this meta, and it can just support it against stuff like Kyogre trying to spam moves, or opposing Calyrex Shadows, or Calyrex-Ice is trying to spam their moves. So many uses for Wide Guard. Terrapagos, for example, gets basically completely walled. We've also got Sylveon with Throat Spray, just a good Trick Room sweeper, sort of. It's got Shadow Ball, which can hit Calyrexes. It's got Hyper Voice Tera Blast for a single target move that can also become a water move if you Terrastalize. HYDRAPPLE, very cool mon. It's got Pollen Puff to support, and it's got just powerful moves. With Assault Vest, it's very tanky, and if you ever swap it out, you get healing with Regenerator. And finally, Skeledirge, another really cool mon. It's got the tech move Roar, which is really good against setup mons. And also, if something is trying to Trick Room your Trick Room, or imprison your Trick Room, Roar will go before your Calyrex or Indeedee use Trick Room, and so you can get them out of there, and then successfully Trick Room. It also has Will-O-Wisp, which is a great support move, along with Goggles. Opposing Caly-Ices do not want to see that combo, usually. But anyways, I don't know who the star of this is going to be. We'll find out in the battles. Let's get on with it. Alright, well, a Scizor! You don't see Scizor much. Okay, Terrapagos team with Scizor, Fire, Ogerpon, Mousehold, Fluttermane, and Urshifu. That's such a cool team. Okay, this team's pretty cool too. HYDRAPPLE is gonna come. It'll be good for... The Assault Vest will make it really tanky against Terrapagos. And Pollen Puff will help heal up Calyrex. I definitely think this is a Trick Room angle. And because they have several possible taunt users, like a lot of taunt users, I think the bottom 4 all learn taunt, I'm going to want to use redirection to get Trick Room up. Then I'm going to want HYDRAPPLE in the back. Pollen Puff will be nice here. Scizor is a little annoying. Swampert has Wide Guard. I'm wondering if Wide Guard is worth bringing. I've got so much special bulk, I don't know if I absolutely need it. Would the offensive Sylveon help? Not much. It's either Skeledirge or Swampert. And with Torch Song and Will-O-Wisp, we're not actually doing that much to Terrapagos right away, so I think it's Swampert. An interesting interaction to worry about is that Scizor can Bullet Punch as soon as they get rid of my terrain by Terrastalizing Terrapagos. So the Scizor is a threat. Swampert resisting is probably enough. Cool trainer card. All my bug weaknesses is, like, a little annoying. That's why I was thinking maybe Skeledirge is the play for the Scizor specifically. But they're leading Terrapagos, Ogerpon. Okay. They most likely want to just... I mean, their plan is probably follow me and Calm Mind. But if I'm not exerting pressure, they can just throw an Ivy Cudgel at my horse right away. And I can't risk Terrastalizing because then they can just super effective Starstorm, so I have to use the redirection from Indeedee. Because they're definitely... I don't know what Terrapagos is going to do, but I think they definitely Ivy Cudgel into my horse. So I need to Trick Room follow me. There's really no other play that makes sense to me right now. Alright, no Terra from anybody. Yeah, 100% that's an Ivy Cudgel. That was aimed at the horse. And Indeedee lives it, which is nice. Oh, and they just go for Starstorm, which leaves Indeedee on 1 HP. That's beautiful. Alright, Alright, they have some options. They could Terrastalize to get rid of terrain. I don't think they need to do that yet. They could Terrastalize the Ogre Pond. Since Starstorm will go first, they could just Terrastalize and attack with both. If I don't knock out Ogre Pond, that's a little bit of a problem. I think I might actually be willing to protect Calyrex for a turn. And Psychic to break the Terrapagos shell. Alright, I get to see their Terra. It's presumably Terrapagos. Yeah. But being able to see it is nice. Because what they're going to do is they're going to Starstorm to take out Indeedee, and then they're going to Ivy Cudgel into the horse. So I'm just going to get some damage and get somebody else in. In fact, I could even get Swampert in for Wide Guard. Do I want to do that? If I bring in Swampert, they'll probably throw a grass move at it. I could Tera the Swampert and spam Wide Guard, but then I have to call whether they're going to Ivy Cudgel my horse. I could also just double in to the Ogre Pond. They are a leftovers set. Okay. So they presumably have Calm Mind, they're just not doing it. I don't think it's HYDRAPPLE yet. I think it's Swampert. But then I just have to call what they're doing. I might just want to take a Starstorm so that I can double into the Ogre Pond with Glacial Lance and Liquidation. Yeah, I think that's fine. Because I can't really predict which one the Ogre Pond's going to go after, but this double up should get it. Yeah, get a KO, Swampert. Alright, there's a KO for us. They're probably going to click Starstorm here? Yeah. So they didn't respect Wide Guard. Which, I was a little worried that they might respect Wide Guard and not click that. But we can take one pretty comfortably there. Since they don't have any boosts. And they're not specs. The way they started out the game, I was worried they might be specs. But the way their team is built, specs doesn't really make sense. Scizor! Okay. Well, Scizor, I can Tera Fire in front of you and spam Glacial Lance because I have Wide Guard. One funny thing they could do here is have Feint on Scizor, call the Wide Guard, Feint break the Wide Guard, and then Starstorm just deletes my soul. Though I think we would both survive. But it's definitely an opportunity for the opponent to do something really funny. Protect from Terrapagos, okay. Are they going to just click like U-turn into Calyrex then? Bullet Punch into Calyrex, okay, resist, that's good. And they are Life Orb Scizor. Strong. Not much damage onto the Scizor. Alright. A double up into Terrapagos could get it here. Since they just protected, it's pretty safe to go for. It's my last turn of Trick Room. So I think I will. I think I'll Glacial Lance and Liquidation right into Terrapagos. Yeah, they do have Feint. Oh, that's so funny. If you had made that play last turn, it would have been amazing. This turn, Liquidation has to do this. I think it does, but it'll be close. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, well. Swampert, I believed in you, and you let me down. Swampert's now in Torrent range at least, but they have Feint Starstorm. Oh no, I'm not in range because I have Sitrus Berry. Maybe I can live another Starstorm then. But this is not the position you want to be in, Swampert. I believed in you. How could you let me down? Alright. HYDRAPPLE should be able to take a hit from Terapagos, but definitely not from Scizor. They're going to hit me with a Life Orb Bug Bite, and I'm just going to get deleted. Swampert needs to handle everybody else. Yikes. Okay, I'm going to Fickle Beam the Scizor in case I live and take that out. And I'll throw another Liquidation at Terapagos, but this is not looking good. I think they might be scared off by the Wide Guard. If I had Protect on HYDRAPPLE instead of Assault Vest, I would probably protect it and then try to knock out Scizor with Swampert. Okay, they're going for a feint, so probably a Star Storm. That's good, HYDRAPPLE can live that. But, can I? Oh boy. Swampert actually took a decent chunk from that feint, so yeah, it goes down here. Alright, HYDRAPPLE, get a KO, yeah! Alright, a KO for Swampert and a KO for HYDRAPPLE. That's a good battle. Maybe we don't win it. I guess if their last Pokemon is extremely passive, like a full support Mousehold, but then they'll get multiple Star Storms off. We have to be able to hit Terapagos here and beat the other thing. Water Urshifu. Close combat into Starstorm probably ends us. But I'd rather take close combat Starstorm, Starstorm than close combat Starstorm, close combat. So I need to knock out the Urshifu first, if I'm even able to survive all this. How much does this do? That's way too much. No, we're not taking 2 Starstorms. Alright, HYDRAPPLE, you did your best. Can you take 1 Starstorm? That'd be nice. But single target here, it's gonna do way too much damage. Sorry, HYDRAPPLE. You did your best. You didn't go all out with the 1 Fickle Beam, so maybe you didn't try your best. Anyway, good game. And good trainer card. Alright, we've got a Kyogre here with Rillaboom, Fire Pond, Tornadus, Urshifu, Incineroar. Very scary team. We're going to need Wide Guard Swampert, and we're going to maybe need to save Tera for it. Because that Kyogre is scary. Because Calyrex, Tera Fire, that's not going to help us against Kyogre. We need the Wide Guard. They have 2 Grass types, though, so Swampert maybe has to be the Tera. After that, how do we sweep under Trick Room? We use HYDRAPPLE, who can take a hit from Kyogre. Maybe even Ice Beam with the Assault Vest. Skeledirge doesn't seem very useful. Maybe Indeedee just to block Fake Out. They have 2 Fake Out users. And we could change the terrain on them, potentially. Sylveon offers some offense, not a ton. That's pretty good offense. But assuming Kyogre is bulky, Rillaboom Assault Vest, Ogerpon resists, Incineroar bulky, I think we'll be okay. The worst thing I could think of seeing is like Rillaboom to threaten Swampert into Tera, and then also Will-O-Wisp on Incin. That would be pretty bad. Okay, cool trainer card. I love Greninja. Brought Greninja to the GC once. It was great. Kyogre and Fire Pond. Well, they brought a Grass type. I didn't think about it until just now, but they have Fire Pond on a Rain team. What's with that? Well, here we, what, Tera Poison, Wide Guard, Trick Room? That seems like the play. How much damage can they really threaten there? They could threaten Ivy Cudgel in the Rain. That's a bit of damage. But I think that's what we gotta go with. We're seeing a Tera. If it's Ogerpon Tera. It's Kyogre Tera. Into water. Okay. If you have Hydro Pump, I'm basically cooked here. 80% of the time, that is. Kyogres don't typically have Hydro Pump, but we'll see. So I think Wide Guard is great, because they're most likely going for a Water Spout or Origin Pulse. That wouldn't be Origin Pulse, it'd be Water Spout. If you're Water Tera, you must have Water Spout. Probably Scarf or Specs. Okay, just to follow me from the Ogerpon, that's fine. I'm not attacking. Thank you very much. And Trick Room. Thank you, Swampert. You did your job. Now let's... I mean, I think I should Wide Guard again and Glacial Lance. I don't want to risk them, like, staying in and going for a spread move. Because I can't actually KO Kyogre here. High Horsepower plus Liquidation is probably my strongest combo, and that's not going to do it. Plus they have Follow Me. The fact that they can't Tera the Ogerpon anymore is also nice. The Ivy Cudgel's not nearly as strong as it could have been. Kyogre just protects, that's fine. Probably an Ivy Cudgel then. At least we know now they're not choiced in any way. Good damage into Ogerpon, and yeah, just Ivy Cudgel, just don't crit me, and we're good. Cool. I guess I just Wide Guard again and Glacial Lance. Keep up the pressure. They can obviously Spiky Shield and single target move with Kyogre if they have, like, what, Ice Beam? It's mostly free, but I do get some chip. And I very much have to cover for them just being like, I gotta go Water Spout. Decent chip, honestly. I'll take it. In exchange for this Ice Beam, which doesn't do half. Perfect. Oh, they're Life Orb Kyogre, too. We did a lot of chip. Alright, Wide Guard, Glacial Lance. We're running out of Trick Room, but we have Indeedee in the back, so it might be possible to set up another one. Especially once the rain ends. And Calyrex isn't nearly as threatened. Life Orb, Tera Water, Origin Pulse. Now that's still scary outside of the rain. Alright, so protecting Kyogre and giving me Ogerpon, it looks like. I'm fine with that. Because I get an attack boost. So this is my third Glacial Lance. Because two of them took out Ogerpon and one of them was protected by Ogerpon. So I've got one more Trick Room turn at +1, which is amazing. I think I've shown that I'm willing to Wide Guard enough that I can consider clicking something else this turn. Could also bring in Indeedee if they bring in a Fake Out user. The Wide Guard is the same priority as Fake Out, so I would at least get the Wide Guard. Just Tornadus? Really? Okay. Actually, I'm happy to just Wide Guard Glacial Lance then. It could Taunt. No, they're just going to protect Tornadus. Okay. Just get an Ice Beam in. Because of the possibility of Taunt next turn, I should just, Wide Guard Glacial Lance again? Whew, that does a lot to Kyogre. If you Ice Beamed, you go down. Beautiful. I no longer need the Wide Guard. And I got frozen, so I'm not going to have it. Well, this is going pretty well. Swampert, you're doing great. I don't get an attack boost for that one. Oh yes, we get to eat a berry even though we're frozen. Alright, dimensions are back to normal. I no longer have wide guard. Presumably one of their fake out mons. Rillaboom. Perfect. I'm gonna change the terrain on them. Question is... do I protect here? Because it could easily be just Wood Hammer into my Calyrex, plus like Bleak Windstorm. So I'm just gonna protect. I'm gonna see what the speed tiers are between their two Pokemon, maybe. If they just faked out, then I guess I didn't need to do this. But Calyrex is like the win condition here, so let's keep them safe. I doubt they would just throw a Wood Hammer at the Swampert slot. Either Taunt or Fake Out, or just Bleak Wind Wood Hammer. They have Hurricane. And it is, okay, it was Wood Hammer into Calyrex. Alright, I made the right play. If they have Hurricane, they don't even have a way to hit my Calyrex then. Plus, I just saw Tornadus is faster, so I can follow me. Obviously live the Tornadus hit. Wood Hammer takes out Indeedee. Guess I should get Trick Room up in that case. There's Hurricane. Indeedee will take that like a champ. Wood Hammer. Indeedee will not take that like a champ. Whoa. Maybe she will. Okay. Way to go, Indeedee. The Rillaboom has leftovers? Oh, that's interesting. So they could both have Protect. Because of that, I'm gonna just bring in HYDRAPPLE hard and Glacial Lance. I'm almost out of Glacial Lances. Who gave this only 7 instead of 8? Yeah, 3 more will be plenty. But yeah, just in case they want to like protect and try to stall out or something. I don't see how they can stall enough turns that Calyrex doesn't just eat them both alive. Yeah, there they go. But just in case, we got the golden apple on the field. Alright. Alright. Good game. Mostly Swampert. I mean, it was mostly Calyrex, but Swampert was the one that enabled it, so good game. And you got a good trainer card with a good Pokemon. Love it. Alright, we've got a Calyrex-Ice mirror. Except none of the other Pokemon are the same. They have actually good ones. Like Incin, Urshifu, Rillaboom, Grimmsnarl, and Fluttermane. We've got like the weaker version of each of those. We got the water type, we got the grass type, we got the fire type, we got the fairy type, and we have the support mod. Okay. Well, our own Calyrex is an obvious choice. It seems fine here. The only worry would be like Will-O-Wisp. We have Will-O-Wisp on our Skeledirge. So I think Skeledirge is nice, and it's Tera Water. So if we're threatened by Urshifu, we can Tera, and then they would have to have Rillaboom, which they might. Do I want to lead with Calyrex? I think I do want to lead with Calyrex. Start putting pressure down with that. Have HYDRAPPLE, of course. It would be good against Rillaboom. I guess maybe if the Rillaboom has U-turn, it's not that great. But it's also good into Urshifu. It's okay into Incineroar. It's just alright overall. A little scary into the Calyrex, honestly. But if we have Swampert... yeah, we're not too worried about Rillaboom. I don't think Sylveon's the play at all. Yeah, because if we have Swampert, then Wide Guard can block them out of their Ice move, and HYDRAPPLE doesn't have to worry about it as much. Unfortunately, HYDRAPPLE doesn't have Protect, so it'll be hard to position. Potentially. Aw, good trainer card! Sleepy Puppy! Puppies are always so sleepy. Anyway. Horse and Rillaboom. Who do I Will-O-Wisp first? Obviously the horse. The horse isn't always Tera Fire. The Rillaboom's are always Tera Fire. Okay, their Calyrex is faster than ours. Because while as one slash a nerve has priority for triggering, if you have two of them, then they're speed order. So I'm going to Willow the horse and just throw a Glacial Lance, I think. Rillaboom swap, that's nice. Into Incin, okay. Worried about a fire move there? I wonder if they have Tera Fire on their horse here. It might be, Yeah, if they just Tera Fire the horse and swap into a fire type, then Will-O-Wisp does nothing. Tera Water, okay, they were worried about offense. They were not worried about Will-O-Wisp, cool. Alright, that's a great turn then if we land. If we don't, Skeledirge is in trouble. Alright, there we go. Good job, Skelly Belly. And our horse isn't going to do much here. That was okay damage, honestly. You heal, and Skeledirge heals. Okay. So if you did 150-ish damage before the burn, you'll do 75-ish after the burn. Skeledirge is threatened. But I'm going to go into Swampert, or am I just going to protect? If I just protect, I get a little healing. I'm a little worried about what the... Do I want to burn Fire Tera on my Calyrex? That seems alright. Speed stat check. 67? Oh, Swampert's really slow too, yeah. Alright. Then yeah, I'll bring in Swampert, Tera, Fire, Trick Room. Then I'm not having to worry about big damage from Knockoff or Flare Blitz, and also Will-O-Wisp isn't going to get me. And then when I have Swampert in, I can Wide Guard and bring in HYDRAPPLE, who can do a ton of damage. I've got a lot of options now. Will-O-Wisp, perfect. This is why you run Tera Fire on the horse. Another high horsepower into Swampert. That does absolutely no damage. Thank you for the burn. And Trick Room! Trick Room! I could knock off Calyrex' item, but I don't really have any stat drop things to do. I imagine Rillaboom might try to come in. Don't really care. I think I'll Liquidation the Incin and Glacial Lance, actually. That'll cover for whether they swap or don't. Kind of pin that slot. Battle's just canceled. They see the pin. Woo, let's go. Good game. We've got Kyogre. Against Kyogre, I absolutely want my Wide Guard Swampert. That is so big. What's our Tera type? Poison. Alright, we're not immune to Spore. We do have Grass, Follow Me, and Indeedee, though. And we have Goggles, Skeledirge. And we have HYDRAPPLE. Alright, HYDRAPPLE's a little scary because it's weak to Ice Beam, but I think Swampert is great. On lead. The Kyogre, Tornadus, Chenpao, Archaludon, Amoonguss, Farigiraf. I don't have any priority to worry about for Farigiraf. Farigiraf might show up just for like Foul Play and Imprison maybe. I don't want to lead HYDRAPPLE. Maybe I want to lead Calyrex. I'm a little worried about a Spore lead, though. I guess Skeledirge sorta works. Oh, that would be so awkward. But it sorta kinda works. And then I'll put Calyrex, HYDRAPPLE in the back? Skeledirge's offense is a little poor. Yeah, it has to be Calyrex, Swampert, HYDRAPPLE, Sylveon or I think it's Skeledirge. I think it's Skeledirge because of the goggles. It's a hard call though. Will-O-Wisp into Archaludon would be nice too. Prevent it from doing any good damage with body presses. Unaware. Okay, they don't have a trainer card. Unaware on Skeledirge means the body presses wouldn't be a threat anyway, but also Skeledirge is a ghost. Kyogre, Archaludon. Okay. I think I can just Wide Guard and Trick Room first. They're gonna Electro Shot for sure. But I'll Wide Guard and just get Trick Room up for now. They can't threaten much with Kyogre here through the Wide Guard. Archaludon, likely a threat, if I'm being honest. Also likely Assault Vest, so knocking off its item isn't going to be that useful to me. Perhaps knocking off whatever Kyogre has could be useful, unless it's choiced. Okay, it used Protect. It's definitely not choiced. It's good to see. It didn't need to Protect. I'm not actually attacking here. They're just going to throw an Electro Shot at my horse. Okay. It's going to hurt for sure. Quite a bit. And Trick Room. Alright, how do I get through Archaludon? They did 70 something. This time they'll do 115-ish. So Calyrex should be able to live. If I just Wide Guard again. But do I need to Wide Guard? Am I the kind of person who Wide Guards twice in a row? I think I kind of am here. Except I'm not. I'm going to knock off the Kyogre. And high horsepower. Good damage. Wow. I'll take that. You knock off the Kyogre. Get rid of what? Leftovers? Mystic Water. Electro Shot again. Calyrex should live, and then I expect probably like an Ice Beam or maybe a Calm Mind. We would have Calm Mind Mystic Water on this team. Alright, we do live. That's good. They just clicked Origin Pulse. They're crazy. Okay. Well then. They're just crazy. Being crazy is allowed. I guess. HYDRAPPLE, time to shine. Here I think my play is knock off the Archaludon, get rid of its, what, Assault Vest probably? And try to do some damage into this Kyogre with Energy Ball. And I'm going to Tera Water in case they want a Draco or Ice Beam into my HYDRAPPLE. Their Tera coming out from Kyogre could be a little annoying. They're not going to be able to do much to HYDRAPPLE with that. It's going to be the Archaludon that causes problems. But next turn when they know click Electro Shot. It is Kyogre. I should have just gone Fickle Beam then, or Pollen Puff. Maybe Energy Ball will get me a stat drop. Maybe they'll just click Ice Beam and waste their time. Not terrible damage. Knock off your... What you got? Assault Vest. Okay, that's right. Good. And they clicked Electro Shot? No way. Did you just click Electro Shot into a Grass Dragon type? Bro. Bro. How am I supposed to play against that kind of play? Okay. So they read me not using Wide Guard. Then they read my Tera Water. Are they gonna also Origin Pulse here, knowing I didn't? Okay, they Ice Beamed at least this. Oh, they probably doubled into HYDRAPPLE, knowing it was Tera Water. I guess. Okay. What kind of play do I even have here? I have Wide Guard. Torch Song Archaludon? I don't have much of anything left here. Are you supposed to play when your opponent just knows what you're doing? Are you in the room right now, opponent? You're in my head, at least. Yeah, the only turn I would say they didn't get perfect was when they protected turn 1, when they could have got a free Ice Beam. Hi, Amoonguss. Well, if the Amoonguss is going to try to spore Skeledirge, that'll save us a turn, I guess. Alright, we didn't take that out. They're going to nuke the Swampert, presumably. Yeah, that's the right play. And, well, I'm faster than Archaludon under Trick Room, so I could Torch Song them. Maybe they don't know I'm Goggles yet. Yeah, they don't know I'm okay, finally, I got the turn right. What am I gonna do when Kyogre comes back in and Water Spouts? Single target in the rain, Trick Room's over? Actually, I'm not gonna do anything, I'm gonna quit. Well, no, because they might not have Water Spout. They might only have Origin Pulse. We have not seen them reveal Water Spout yet. So what's my chance? I dodge and get a Torch Song in. That wouldn't KO. I would have to dodge twice. 15% of 15%. I should also stall out the rain as much as possible first. And, well, I'll just see if they have Water Spout and click it, then I'm just going to run. They are clicking Origin Pulse. They might not have Spout. And they're going to heal their own Kyogre. Yeah. There's no getting around that. Alright, Torch Song. See what we can do. Origin Pulse connects, GG. Really good game. Like, outplaying me every turn, just about. Ugh. Alright, GG. But go get a trainer card, please. And we are back. I'm calling it Swampert MVP of this team. Swampert was so cool. The rest of the team is cool too. I never actually got a chance to use Sylveon, but I think everyone showed that they have something they can do. Thank you again, Urban Ranger, for creating this team, and thank you for watching. Make sure you leave a like on this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And anyways, I'm Jordy, and alright, peace.